Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another video of me playing two faction Roblox games where if I don't make it to the podium, I switch to the next faction game. And the first one we're going to start off is Dress to Impress. And lastly, It Girl. Because it is Halloween, I am going to be playing these games, but don't worry. I will be playing Monsterverse as like my first ever impression or my first playthrough of it, because it won't be released until 7 p.m. tonight. So hopefully I could be able to play it, and hopefully you guys and girls be able to play it too. But for now, enough with the ramblings. Let's jump right into the challenge. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I am at Dress to Impress. And the theme for this... Oh, never mind. I don't know how you say this. I thought I was exiting the game because something went wrong. But no, it's just, Alright, so GarageBand, which I don't know what that is, but I'm going to try my best to, when I think of anything that is Rockstar, GarageBand, or whatever, I think of this hairstyle. Then I painted my nails black, just for that reason, and as far as the makeup goes, it could go either way. But I think I'm going to go with this one because it has the piercing of the lips. This is the only time that I'm using this. This is the only time that I'm doing this right now. And let's get these boots. And we're going to get these pants. But we're going to remove the flower. Then the next thing that I need to do, I know that I'm flying like I'm a ghost, but that's one of my walks. I'm going to get this glove thing, and then I'm going to get a shirt. And I think I'm going to color it like dark purple, just like that. And then I'm going to add the skirt just for fun. Then I'm going to add this belt to make it look as edgy as possible. Then I'm going to get this earrings. Usually it's for hip hop, but I don't know. Next up, I'm going to get a microphone and change it into this color. And then the last thing that I need is some eyelashes, just to make it a little bit better. I think that's all I can do right now, since, this is the best, way that I can come up with as a garage band. It's not perfect, but it's the best I can do. So let's head to the runway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this girl right here is slaying right now. She definitely did a good job with the outfit so far. So I'm giving it 3 stars. I'm trying to be fair, but I don't want to give away too much. Now this girl right here, I'm going to give her 4 stars. Just because I love like the jacket to be the the thingy thing. I don't know how you say this, but it's like it's wrapped around the waist where the pants is at. Now I'm only going to give her 2 stars, even though it's not bad, but it's not for me. Okay, so here's my outfit. And this one right here. This one right here Looks really cool. I don't know if the poses is necessary, but I just have to do it. Ooh, this one is cool. But unfortunately, I can only give away a certain amount of stars that I think looks fashionable. Okay, and the winners are? Well, I did not make it to the podium, unfortunately, which is really sad because I thought I ate. And by ate, I meant like I thought I got it done, but not got it done. I thought I was fashionable, but it didn't work out. So let's move on to It Girl. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this theme on time, but the next one is Pastel Goth, which I believe it's supposed to be like almost like regular goth, but it has to be in pastel color. So I think I'm going to stick with the colors of lavender and all. Then we gotta get the makeup done. I gotta do this quickly because I only have 2.5 minutes. But now it goes back to 1 minute. Okay, so I need an outfit that fits what we called goth. I'm going to have to go with this. And it's going to be lavender. And I might have to stick with lavender and black. Even though it's not pastel combo, but it will have to do for the time being. Okay, so let's make it black. I'm not going to be able to have enough time to keep doing this. And I'll probably bring the veil there and make it lavender. I'm probably not going to get first place on this one, mainly because I know for a fact that that's not what it wants. The nails needs to be black for obvious reasons. And I am definitely running out of time here. So let me just grab a microphone. And I think I'm done here. Let's head to the podium. Okay, this girl has a bit of pastel and a little bit of a black on it. So I'm going to give it 4 hearts just because the color schemes is so gorgeous. Okay, this girl right here, I'm not sure how to feel about this outfit, but I think this looks cool as well. I'm going to give it 5 hearts instead of 4. Oh no, now this girl right here, this one looks absolutely gorgeous. I have a feeling that I'm not going to make it to the podium on this one. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it 2 hearts. Not because it's not fashionable, but I just wish that I would have, have the patience to see what other outfits they come up with. Okay, this one is definitely given 2 stars because even though it's pastel, but it doesn't give me goth-like. Now, this girl is definitely giving me goth vibes, so I'm going to leave it with 3 hearts, but I might regret it since I didn't make it to the podium on Dress to Impress, and there's a possibility that I will not make it on here. Then we have this girl right here. I wish I would have more time to, but that's because the game just started. I'm going to give it 2 hearts because I don't know why there's a weapon in hand. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here's mine. Not as perfect, not as great, but this is the best I could think of. This is the best I could think of right now. Sorry, my voice went off. Alright, let's see who made it to the podium. It's probably not going to be me. Yep, just what I expected. It's not me. Already things are not looking good for me. So where I'm at right now, I'm at 6, which is not good but not terrible. And now I gotta switch it up to Dress to Impress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the theme for Dress to Impress is steampunk. And I have to do the best that I can to make it more steampunkish as I could. But there's no guarantees it's going to be perfect. So what I'm going to do is do this. Alright, so do this way, and let me see here. Let's see, to make it steampunk, I gotta figure things out here. Remove this pattern shirt to make it white. Then we're going to need this to make it green, even though it doesn't look great. Next, we're going to go with this and make it like this. And then place a tie here, just like that. Next up, we're going to bring the hat here, which is going to be all green. Then we're going to need, I know it feels like a leprechaun outfit, but it's technically not. It is technically steampunk, but I'm turning this as the style from another game. If you don't know what this game is the game that I'm portraying is like, it's complicated, but it's more like, what was the word? If you how about this? If you have ever played a Criminal Case, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if not, then this is a problem. I don't think I'm going to make it to first place on this one, but I have to try. It's not about making it to first place, it's about making it to the podium. That's basically the main goal of this. If I don't make it on this one, then I'll switch to the next game. And I think I'm done with this because I have no clue. So I want to be more creative than just making the same thing like this one. So let's jump straight to the runway. Okay, this one, I kind of like this one, but I wish I would have known about the gear patterns, I think. So I'm going to give it 2 stars, just because I wish I would have thought of that idea, you know? Okay, now this one may look like a cowgirl instead of like something from steampunk era. I'm gonna give it 2 stars just because. Okay, here's my outfit. It's not as perfect, but this will have to do. This will have to do. This one is giving me cowgirl vibes again instead of like, I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I wanted to be fair to give it much higher, but I still hesitated. Okay, so someone made it to first place, and I have a feeling it's not me for some reason. Yep, it's not me. I only made it to 7th, which is very disappointing. So, you know what that means. We switch to the next game. Alright, so I'm at It Girl, and it's now time to get things ready here. So the theme here is Spa Day. So I'm going to change the skin tone to this. And let's see, what fits perfectly well with Spa Day? Well, it looks like this girl has it covered. But I need to find it first. Ah, yes, we got the face mask, and I'm going to make it like mint green. But we need some sort of hat or something that lets us know that we're at the spa. So far, neither of these items suits them. Or maybe let's go over here and find it. Nope, still nothing. Maybe we can go and get a hairstyle. And we're supposed to put makeup on as well. We'll leave it just like that, and I think the only way to make it more like spa day is with a hairstyle. I think this will have to do. But then again, there's this other hairstyle which sort of symbolizes as a um it sort of symbolizes as a robe thing. But it's kind of giving me like Bride of Frankenstein, you know? So I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the rollers and make this pink. There we go. This may take longer because now what I need to do is to find an outfit that definitely gives what we call a spa outfit thing. But it has to be some sort of like robe or something. You know what? Let's go with this one. We're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna give it like a bathing suit situation. Then the next thing that I need to do is that I need to find like I need a type of shoes that basically gives the vibes of spa day. And I think this is the one that I have to go for. We're gonna go with this kind of pattern. Then we have to get then I have to get the nails done. We'll leave it like that. I spend so much time and my stomach is growling because I haven't ate anything. And I think the next thing that I need to do is to grab a drink, a coconut drink. Basically because when I think once you're in a spa, you need something to drink at this point to relax and stuff. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what I figure. But I think I'm done right now, and let's head to the runway. Okay, so here's our first model, and she's got a phone in hand. I'm gonna give it 2 hearts, just because I'm not sure about those feet. And I don't think you spend time on your phone just for a spa day. I think, okay, this outfit, this is going over the top, but you know what? I think she's trying to create a robe. So I'm gonna leave it at 4 hearts. Not leave it at 3, but 4 hearts. I'm gonna give it 4 hearts instead of 3, just because it's unique. It's very unique. Now this girl right here, she got the robe on, I wish I would have thought the jacket to be some sort of robe, but underneath it is some sort of shirt or something like that. But I'm gonna give it 2 hearts just because. Okay, I wish I would have saw that sandals slippers thing. But I'm gonna leave it at 3 hearts just because this is what I really describe it as spa day. Okay, here's mine, but I only have a bathing suit and some floppy shoes that don't fit. Plus, I also have a coconut drink. So there you have it, and here's this next girl, which I'm going to give it 2 hearts. Pretty simple. Alright, so let's see who made it to the podium. Oh, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I made it to the podium. I made it to... Where did I place that? Oh, second place. You know what? I'm okay with that. Because the important thing about this challenge is I make it to the podium, but if I don't make it to the podium, that's where I have to switch to the next game. So this is great. This is great. This is the example of how this challenge works. And this girl is in my way trying to get to the podium. Girl, you didn't win. The theme was spa day. My goodness. Okay, so this next theme is me in real life. Oh, this is going to be a toughie because I know for a fact that if it was me in this game, I would have short hair because I have my hair cut short for some reason. Probably because I have struggle of making it longer. I don't want to make it too long. It's just that at the time when I have braids, it's just making me feel very discomfort. Even though I was trying my best to keep these braids or weaves on, it's just very exhausting and tiring and it hurts my neck. I did not want to take it off, but I have to at this point. And let's just say I ended up with short hair. I wish I have longer hair, and it's just making me feel sad inside, you know? But anyways, this is what could have been me in real life. I'm gonna go with these. I don't have white sneakers, but I do wear sneakers more often. I don't even wear belts, but if I have to, it would have helped to keep the pants from slipping. And and sometimes I always goes through my phone more often just because I watch videos, which is definitely me in real life. But I don't do it all the time. It's just, and I don't like the thing about me is that I don't like wear any nails, but sometimes I do. So this is me in real life. I don't think I'm going to make it to the podium, but let's just hope. And let's just head it to the runway and see who won. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, I was busy trying to fix myself something to eat today because my stomach was growling and it's telling me to make something. That I totally got sidetracked and realized that I was playing the game for the challenge. I don't know if I was in the runway, but if I did, I did not post, so I might not be able to make it to the podium. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but I'm guessing it's the, I'm guessing They're dressing up as themselves in real life, which is not a problem. It's not a problem. I love the girl with the glasses though, even though I have to give her 2 hearts because I don't know if I made it to the runway or not. Ooh, now this girl looks fabulous. This girl looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the pants, I love the braids she has on. I'm gonna leave it at 3 hearts though. Okay, somehow I did make it to the podium, but I did not pose. And of course, I did not make it to the podium. This is my mistake for not posing. Very upsetting. Let's see, where do I place? 8? That's not good. So that means it's time to switch to the dress to impress and move on to the last round. Alright, so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is possibly going to be the last round. And the last one is going to be Yeti, which is going to be hard because I don't think I could be able to create a Yeti version of a model, but I could sure try. This is the best that I can do to create like a Yeti version of a model. It's not going to be as perfect, but it's the best I could do. So let's head to the runway. Alright, so it's runway time. Excuse me. And this girl, I'm going to give it like 2 stars. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out how I could have given her more stars than that, but you know. Wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm gonna give it 2 stars because that's just creepy. Okay, this girl has the layering of gold. 2 stars. I wish I could give her 1, but I'm not sure if I want to right now. This is going to be the last one. Whether I make it to the podium or not, I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, now these girls right here, I'm going to give them 3 stars. Just because. They look gorgeous. Okay, this one is more like an elf. Not an elf. An elk deer. Instead of a Yeti. But I'm going to give it like 3 stars just because it looks really cool. It looks beautiful. Okay, now here's my outfit. It's not as great, but it's not as terrible. It's not as terrible, but it's not as perfect. So let's see who make it to the podium. And it certainly isn't me. How disappointing. I only made to the podium once on It Girl, but none on Dress to Impress. But that is the challenge, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all later on this evening, as I will be playing Monsterverse. But if anything changes, I'll let you know. So happy Halloween. Stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to others. And always brush your teeth after eating all the candy, or not all of it, but just some. Save some for like other occasions, or something that you crave for. I don't know what I'm saying, but just don't eat too much candy, but always brush your teeth after eating the candy, and I'll see you all in the next video.